Yes, Gregory Simmons here, on live with Eddie Vision. Please like, share the video. It's a great show. Happy to be a part of it.
Greetings viewers and subscribers, welcome back to Eddie Vision TV, the channel where we look at sports differently. I'm your host Eddie Gona, and this is another one. By now we all know that the under-20 coach John Wall has been replaced. If you want to say fired or recalled or downgraded or shifted, but he's no longer the coach of the U-20 Reggae Boyz. That position is now with one Jerome Waite, and it was a very strange call by the JFF. Nobody expected this. Wall won his last 3 games and qualified the boys to the next round of qualification, but it was said by the JFF that he has too many work to do, pretty much, and he will be recalled to the assistant role with the senior Reggae Boyz. Mind you, he came to Jamaica as the assistant to Coach Al Grimson, and then he was given the U-20 program. So all of a sudden, too much work for him, and he needs to stick with the national senior team. Very, very strange. And we've heard the rumors that it really has to do with his team selection, and the whole quota system is quote unquote friendship with Craig Butler and all of that, and right now we know the JFF and Craig Butler situation, the back and forth. So many persons will say that it's because of Craig Butler, that John Wall lost his job, so JFF didn't say that, but they would not say that, so it's this left to our imagination. So nevertheless, the draw for Jerome Waite, a man that is currently coaching the Arnett team in the JPL. I know that last season he coached the Manning Cup, so maybe he'll be coaching that again this year, but a man that is always busy as well. So to give him now the U-20, that adds more work. But for me, apart from the money aspect, you don't want to say a man, extra funds coming in. You can't tell a man, don't make the money. But apart from the money, I don't think Jerome Waite should have taken his job, because it goes against what I believe he stood for back then. He was once the assistant to then Reggae Boy head coach Tapa Whitmore, and he was relieved of his duties in 2021, famously coming after the 1-1 draw against Serbia in June of 2021. He went on Football GPS and pretty much said that, look, team selection is not always done by the coaching staff, throwing the JFF under the bus, saying that orders, have been coming from upstairs and certain things were out of their control. Pretty much saying what many fans believed back then. Obviously, he was relieved of his duties as assistant and sent to the youth setup. So if a man can come out in 2021 and say, the JFF picking the team, or persons in the hierarchy picking the team, what is different now? What is different? How are you now sure that there will be no more of that? We know of the quota system, which pretty much hampers team selection right off the bat. You're only allowed X amount of players from the diaspora, X amount of players locally. It's always going to be a problem. So if you could stand up publicly and come out and say that, and you're gone back and in the same situation working with the JFF, I'd make it make sense. I don't really get it. What were you promised? What is different now? And you're doing well with Arnett Gardens and this back and forth. When it's national time, you'll be leaving your club to go with the national team. That's something I wasn't a fan of. I think Jamaica is the only country that does that, where club coaches can have two jobs, be a national team coach as well, leave your club to go on national duties. Club will always suffer. And, Arnett pushing, up there in the league, pushing for another title. So how will that affect Arnett Gardens going forward? Jerome, you pick your bed. So as I say, you pick your bed, you have to sleep in it. But, for me, looking on, why would you go back in that situation? And maybe the money is just, you're securing the bag. Maybe the bag is much, much more for you to deal with whatever your employers will throw at you. But I don't take you for a man to be a puppet. So I don't know how you're gonna work it out. But you must know why. But congrats. After saying all of that, congrats. And I wish you all the best in the job. I always want to say Jamaica do well. And hope things work out for you this time around. So Jamaicans, what do you make of this situation? Jerome Waite heading back to a situation where he wasn't really fond of back in 2021. Have things changed? Let me know in the comment section below. I'm Eddie Guna. Thanks for watching. Always remember, like, share and subscribe.